Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Royalland Academy Alumni Talks. Join us on this episode as we reconnect to the past and inspire the future. Here we tell the most hilarious tales in the history of Royalland Academy and share meaningful insights, of course. I remain your host, Prosper. And I'm here with Miss
Modesta Benedict, normally known as Chigozie.
Chigozie, baby.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's dive right in. I want to asking, what year did you graduate from Royalland Academy?
Okay, that should be 2018.
2018.
2019, yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. That's like, that was way before I graduated. They know your mid-county year.
3 years.
Yeah, 3 to 4 years, I think. Alright, so my other question that just popped in my head, I was like, what was your social life like in school? Because you seem introverted to me, so I'm like,
You're right, though. Okay, basically, on a scale of 1 to 10, I will give it a 6.5.
six is good now.
Why I said that was because, okay, I was in primary school then, because that was really that's my alma mater. I went to Royalland when I was very tender, and I left it. Yeah, good. So then in primary 5, I was the assembly prefect. Then there was no secondary school then, so I had to learn how to speak to people. You know what assembly prefect means?
Yeah, you have to contribute proud.
I was actually the assistant, and the major prefect was not actually on time to school, so I have to sit up to that. I started because I have this stage fright very much. Like, it took Royalland to even build me there, I must say. Then in SS class, yeah, I was the chapel prefect.
Glory.
So I had to step up my games because that's the set above me. They were not that artsy, and they brought up they wanted us to host a program, something like that, for the SS, and we're going to invite other schools. And they felt that, okay, since I've been in this game for long, I should be the one to do this, and I can't go to other schools without being that. I should have confidence on myself, and I have to convince the teacher. I know what it means for the school to release their student to your school.
Yeah.
So
you'd have to
give them this big vision. So that was how I managed to be that social, and I have to come out from my shell.
Okay. Yeah. Alright. So I wanted asking, who was your favorite teacher and what was your favorite subject?
Okay. I had series of favorite teachers because then I was more like a case to teachers. Not that I was dull anyways. Okay, let me start by saying Mr. Felix.
Mr. Felix.
Yeah, I would call that man a father.
Oh.
He's actually toxic for me. But I would call him a father. Yeah, he really tutored me. Let me just say, for the records, I'm a science student though, but I don't like mathematics.
Yeah.
So when Mr. Robert, that's Mr. Ubon, was with us, he was actually making it easy because he was more friendly, you get. So, but he did not stay too long when I came into junior secondary school per se. So when Mr. Felix came in, Jesus, have you ever stayed in a house that, let me say, that his man, they are scared of that?
Everybody just enters their shaking.
This cane is at the size of his waist. So he come, whenever he's coming, I'm so frightened. He met us in Jet 3, but I don't know. I just found favor inside. Yeah. I don't know if I'm talking too much, but I have to really express my love.
It's cool.
I will basically fail because then in JS3, so the revision class, he would tell us to swap it and mark it. Yeah. So Mr. Fair used to be like, you are very good, you look innocent, you look whatever. And why are you failing my subject? So he made sure he built me through. Do you know that if you want to flog everybody for failure, and among them, you don't flog them. You don't flog the masses because he'll be like, wait, why won't you?
Forgives your sin.
I don't know to flog you from I was very tiny, you get. So yeah, he was one of them. Then Mr. Idoko, he's called Pastor Idoko.
Pastor.
Sorry, yeah. Then we call him Mr. Idoko. I can call him a father too because he builds my confidence. Yeah. I could speak to crowd because of him. He was among our leaders then. So he was actually designate us to preach for each FCS.
Yeah.
And as the chapel prefect then, I had to learn how to. The crowd was much and you get. So that was one of them. Then Miss Omotayo. Kudos to her.
Shout out to Miss Omo.
That's woman, like, I love her.
We all do.
She was actually taking a minor course for me. Then I was home economics during my set.
Yeah.
Yeah, she took biology to an extent then. So she gave me this interest. We actually did not like her to an extent because when she came into secondary session, she was actually in primary session before. When she came into secondary session, she was that Thursday girl. She easily insult and the rest. But along the line, she was something to love. Like,
Yeah.
I miss our teacher. Yeah, let me stop here. Let me stop here.
It's cool. It's cool. Okay, so another questions I want to ask is, have you visited Royalland Academy recently? What has changed?
Okay, I must say I did not visit them when they were in section.
Okay.
Yes. Should I say the visitation I've done is usually online.
Okay.
Okay. For the environment sector,
Yeah.
I can give it a 95%.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be like, is this the school we all went to?
Yeah. The improvement is so evident that you can see it.
So the management, God will bless them and has them. Okay, and for other activities, come on, it's not giving Maraba settings. Do you get?
It is not. It is something that you're like, oh, I feel like my child has to just go to this space.
Partiality, mercy. What's this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I did social week. That social week, I feel like I have to just comment Royalland. The social week is like the peak of every activity. I was so pained that I had to experience it just, I think, twice or once. Was it once or twice I experienced it? Yeah. And it was so painful because when I was like, so I have to leave all this behind.
You missed social week. I did not miss social week. I did not miss even crowning a queen. Who does that? The only activity we did there was, okay, the FCS of even so, and coming to the ceremony session to meet the proprietor and the rest, and we do other activities. That was just one of the big things. Okay, cultural day. I could remember. But the whole activity, and I saw this prom night stuff with the alumni.
Yeah, wow, yes, prom.
Tell me.
Prom.
In Marava currently.
I don't think there are schools holding prom around.
Big it is, and let's say class pass.
Yeah.
Although some people might be adapting or trying to like get this type from Royalland right now.
Yeah. I don't know. I saw this particular place where I think it was not social week they called it. I think it was fun week here.
Yeah.
But it was like it was just stuffs that Royalland do in general. Like all those activities. I was saying I'm like I put copycats, but like then I beg, let me just keep quiet.
Like let me just add this. You know that learning sometimes, let's be plain, as a child growing up, learning is boring. To get to that point of having this activity, you see reasons to want to go to school, right?
Actually.
So that's it. It's very
it is like candy, like it attracts people. Like I feel like like trying to study all the time without a little fun is just
so remember my
it's boring as hell.
She was in JS1 and the way she prepares all her mind for spelling bee, I was like, God.
Yeah.
Like she don't play with it. It builds like it. I was not just the only person. It built because most of us went to Royalland. Yeah. He built a third bond. Did that guess? Like I watched my junior sister writing storybook. Like the preparation to compete with her mate, you get. So it's very impressive, I must say.
Let me be out of context. I won a spelling bee, period. It's what's the version? No, I want a spelling bee, but that's by the way. Okay, so I wanted asking, was there notable friendships that you made in school that you look back and you're like, I'm grateful for these people in my life. I'm grateful for this particular person.
Very well, Jay. Very well. Both my classmates, my seniors, even my junior, yeah, notable like, and I'm still in communication with them to tell you that
the bond is like so
very strong. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So another question This is supposed to be funny. I don't know. Can you recall any embarrassing or funny moments you experienced in school? Generally, anyone. I know there are plenty. Yeah, there are plenty, but just pick one.
Okay.
The one you think is less embarrassing, tell us. Manage that one.
Okay. Okay, let me use these parts. Miss Miss Regina. I don't know if few of us remember her.
Miss Regina, shout out anywhere you are. I love you, but nah.
I have to be lousy right now.
She ate us all up.
She hates me up. Like she regardless of who you are, your position.
Yeah. The thing is, she doesn't care. See, she just wants discipline. Like, to me, I feel like if you are not an organized person, you can never.
She necessarily is Swiss.
Yeah, when you get to like, yeah.
I will stop now. She's smile with her beautiful gap teeth. Okay, this woman, she literally made me and my 2 friends to mop the whole class. I was in year 3.
Imagine going to Jasmine to help them up their class, and they'll be like, "Oh, Auntie, thank you, Auntie." Scary. My prime, allow it. Yeah, mop, nah, that's crazy.
Yes, so tight then. So you
you sweep and you mop for them. Damn, that's crazy. Anyways, I want to ask are you still in touch with any of your former teachers?
Okay, yeah, I am.
Okay, cool.
Should I talk about it?
Nah, I don't know. It's cool. If you want to talk about it, you can.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in touch with them.
Okay.
Save time.
Okay. Anyways, okay. My last and final question. I think you have talked about it. I think you just made mention of it without me asking. So I'm just going to. The final question I have. Any final thoughts or advice for students and listeners?
Okay, for students majorly.
Yeah.
I must say that firstly, learning process is not something difficult. I discovered that late and it's almost affected me. Do you know you can, let's say there's this one that said everybody's intelligent. I do not believe that. So I was scared of everything. I was scared of the fact that I was going to fall in 3rd position, and I was scared of trying to have 79 average and my mate are having
89.
So the fright alone makes me to be like it's take away what I read. Like I don't know. Like
you were too concerned about like degrees you're going to get instead of just learning.
What I want to say is be confident on what you are. Be confident of those. Should I say live your school life regardless of who is your opponent or whatever.
I feel like if you make it a healthy competition, it is fine.
Yeah.
But once you put competition at the back of your mind and be like, oh, I have to beat this person.
Yeah.
It is always how to say, it is just something that we never work out for you when it is competitive.
So while in school sector or in learning sector, I will advise. There is this pattern I learned in school though, that whenever you are being taught something, you don't leave what you were taught today for test period or exam period. It's good you refresh or you review what you learned for the day, if not all of them, because we know it shouldn't be possible. That's for the younger generation. And again, leave the idea of hating a particular teacher. It drains, seriously.
I'm going to give you an example. Me personally, there was this teacher I did not like. Until today, that subject that he was teaching, I'm not totally bad, but okay. I'm not all that when it comes to that subject. So just remove the idea of, oh, I hate this teacher so much. They have what you want. So it is better you follow them regardless and learn what they have to teach you.
Some of us hate some teachers because our classmates hate the teacher.
Yes, but
played without someone to tutor you or mentor you. It's very crazy. Like, surely for some of us that are the first child of our parents, you don't have anyone to speak to and you just hate this teacher and you are losing on your pay school fees because your friend or something, or maybe he was so rude to your friend or something, which he was trying to help you because like, remember, They were stop there. The help was massive.
Yeah.
I was, should I say my development was gotten from Royalland.
Yeah.
And whenever I speak, like I look very innocent per se and calm. So but whenever I speak, so most people get surprised, you guys. So but I usually rephrase back to my foundation.
Yeah.
Because most schools, because I did not write my WAEC there though. So most schools, like I'll be like, really? We're not that big. And I went to a bigger school and all I was seeing was not impressive.
Yeah.
Despite of my school fees and the rest, you get.
Scary. All right. With that being said, we've come to the conclusion of this episode. Tune in next time for another juicy episode. Bye.
Yeah.